Hello friends, it is Niall here. I'm at Uluru. Just finished my little morning run for Spartan training. And yesterday I posted my goals for the next year or two. It's the first time I've ever done that. And I want to talk about indecision because in the past I've had, whenever it gets to goal setting, I just feel this tension in my belly. And so instead I've just left it. And I guess going into it, the fear of doing the wrong thing and wasting time is the reason behind it. So I want to talk about if you are having trouble making decisions in your life, particularly if you've been having, there's one particular thing you should have been made a decision on a long time ago, but you're still sitting in it, probably with a relationship or your career. And what prompted me to do this video today was I overheard a guy saying earlier today, he said, I've only got 4 weeks of holidays for my job right now. Hopefully I'll get a job soon that will give me more flexibility. Speaking as though he is not the only one who can choose where he works, right? And a lot of us are doing it in our lives. I have as well. And I want to talk about what the secret to getting away from that is. So if you're the person who's having trouble making decisions because you're scared of making the wrong decision and scared of fucking up. So what's actually happening in your head is you're thinking, if I leave this long enough and wait, hopefully the world will come together and conspire to send me in the right direction, which it may do. But the odds of the million things that could potentially happen in your life, the odds of getting what you actually want out of those million things is 1 in a million, right? It's so low. So chances are you're gonna have to make it happen, right? And so what I want to get to is the change in mindset that makes it easier to make decisions. In particular, the change is this. If you are at a choice point, 1 and 2, you can choose 1 or 2. You want to get to a goal over here. The thing is, you don't know in any way where 1 or 2 is actually going to lead you, because once you get to that point, you've got a million other possibilities of where to go as well. The person who is having trouble making a decision at 1 and 2, here's your choice point here at the base of the fingers, is the person who looks back at the wrist choice point, where you made a decision, the elbow choice point, where you made a decision, the shoulder choice point. You're the sort of person who looks back on those points and you blame yourself for fucking up. You look back and say, I fucked up, I should have made a different decision. Here's the change in mindset. You've got to look back and say, based on everything I knew, everything I researched, and what I felt in my body, that's the decision I made. Was it the right one? Maybe not. Maybe I should have researched more. Maybe I was scared. And the real reason probably, I was scared of making the scary decision, so I chose the easier one. And that's what you're really angry at. So look back and learn from that. Learn from, okay, I was scared, I fucked up, this is the consequences. The secret here is to making very conscious choices. So if you're here in the present and you've got this point here, you can only get so much information and you know what you're feeling in your body. So make a choice and look ahead and say, if it was the wrong choice, if I look back, it's easy in the future to look back because you've learned all these new things and say, I made the wrong choice. But at this point right now, you don't know all that information. So all you've got to say is look into the future and say, if it is the wrong choice in the future, I'll look back on now and I'll know why I made the choice, because I made a very clear, conscious decision. You know what the positives and negatives could be, and you still choose. Otherwise, you're going to get locked to this fucking point here, and you'll be stuck here, and your life will go by, and you'll be left here waiting for something to happen because of the fear of making a choice. So use this as motivation. You are going to die. Everyone is. 100% you're going to die. And what my motivation has been, what are you going to do in 2019 that will make you proud of the year? Because 2018 I wasn't proud of because I didn't put enough challenge into my life. I did some cool shit, but I didn't put enough challenge into my life. So at the end of 2019, what we have to do to look back and say, I'm proud of myself because of the things I achieved, and generally it's going to mean you're going to have to go into fear a bit, and you're going to have to go into uncomfortable, challenging situations, because that's where you learn and grow. So if you're going to look back in 2019 and say, I wasted another year, how do you feel about that? And if you're okay with it, you're probably going to keep being indecisive. But if you're not okay with that, if you're not okay wasting another year, use that as fuel. That one day you're going to die, and if you're not proud, hey, if you're not proud of 2019, it's going to be a fucking wasted year. Use that as motivation to make a choice, and if you fuck up, cool, learn from it. Have fun, mofos. Bye.